What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. We're actually on our way to Vegas, but we had to make a quick stop first because what's a trip to Vegas without going to the club? I don't know if you can see that. We're at Sam's Club. We had to get some gas before we go because we wanted to save some money before we get to Vegas because we want to spend our money in Vegas. I am really excited. I love going to Vegas. I don't have much planned. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. There are a few places that I want to go eat. I want to go look around, go walk around, do some shopping. So I thought I'd take you guys with me. We're gonna do a little bit of work while we're there, but you know we gotta have some fun too. Gotta go eat, gotta go see some stuff, have a good time. I just looked it up. We got about a 4-hour drive ahead of us. So let's hit the road and let's go to Vegas. All right, guys, we're actually going to hit you with a little bit of commentary for all this footage, other than the intro and the outro, of course. But how great are videos, right? Like, I'm just condensing down a 4-hour drive into like a 15-second clip because obviously we all know that Vegas isn't really that close, but the drive really wasn't that bad. It was actually really peaceful. Listen to the new Kendrick Lamar album, listen to the new Drake album. Drake's album was boo-boo. Kendrick's album was okay, but got to listen to those. First stop on the trip, we actually hit the outlets. These are the premium outlets. If you didn't know, because I found this out when I got there, you have to pay for parking now. It's no longer free. It's $5 to be there all day, which isn't terrible, but that definitely made me want to stay there a little bit longer just to get my money's worth. Didn't end up buying anything, but it's always nice to walk around. Here's just a little view of the entrance of the outlets. You can kind of see the backside of the strip. This was the real first stop. We went to a pizza spot called Good Pie where I had Detroit style pizza for the first time. Now, I was a little bit skeptical, but you know, most of you guys know that I'm pretty okay with trying new things. And oh man, that was terrible. Actually, that cheese recoil, like there was like some peppers on it and it hit me in the eye and that was really painful. But the pizza was fantastic. It literally seemed like what deep dish pizza was supposed to be. But right after that was time for check-in. So we went over to the hotel, staying at the Treasure Island, just giving a quick little room tour for anyone that's curious. It was nice. It was actually more than like what I needed. I had a king size bed. I had a corner room actually, which was kind of cool. I kind of complained a little bit because it was at the very end of the hallway. It always seems to work out that way. I always get the very last room farthest away from the elevator. But the room was actually really nice. Great views. Actually had a view of the strip for once. Here's me testing out the bed. Nice. And then we just went straight to the pool after that. That's what, you know, if you know me, I need to go to the pool when I'm on vacation. It's just one of those things for me that's relaxing. Cheers, little pina colada action was very good. And then we actually took a nap, and then after that, we just started walking the strip. I wanted to go to the Miracle Mile shops, as you can see, but they ended up actually being closed because it was during the week, which was kind of weird. I didn't expect that, but the main reason that we wanted to go out at night was for this place right here. This is the Taco Bell Cantina. I know this might sound a little like trashy to some of you, but I've actually never been here before, and the big deal with Taco Bell is their Baja Blast like freezes, because you can get them spiked, you can get alcohol in them, and let me tell you, it was great. Definitely would recommend. The food was obviously still Taco Bell food, so it's nothing like fantastic, but the main thing that I wanted to do on this trip was to go try some new places, eat some new food, and I think I did a pretty good job of that. But that pretty much just rounded out the night. Walked back to the hotel after that. The next morning, we went over to the Cosmo, and there were a couple of places that I wanted to try here. If you know this hallway, you know that this is the, I think it's called Secret Pizza. I think that's the actual name of it, but it's at the very top of the Cosmo, and they have very good New York style pizza that I've seen before, but I've actually never tried it. So I wanted to come here, try the pizza. I got a slice of white pizza and a jalapeno pepperoni. I wanted to show you guys me trying all the food, because I know sometimes I show you guys food and then I don't actually try it in front of you guys. So that was another point of emphasis that I wanted to get during this footage. Both of those slices were fantastic. Definitely would recommend if you've never been here, trying it. It's a pretty like affordable, like a quick, easy option for you. I know I ate pizza earlier, which I'm kind of mad at myself for, but I'd never tried either of those places. This was another reason that I came over to the Cosmo. This place is called Milk. We actually have one out here in LA. I want to say it's in on Melrose or something like that. But the reason I wanted to come here was for this ice cream, because at Target and other grocery stores, I assume too, they have Milk makes pre-made cartons of ice cream, and it's fantastic. So I wanted to come here, try it, like the fresh stuff. I thought it would be better, but this was actually one of the more disappointing things that I tried on my trip. Like, it was still good, but this was ice cream, and you know me, I can't turn down an opportunity for a cookie, even though I bought some from Milk as well. Those were good, but yeah, like I said, Milk was one of the more like lackluster things that I did on this trip. Still very good, definitely recommend, but it just wasn't as good as some of the other things that I tried. Then for dinner, we went over to Resorts World, which is where I stayed last time I went to Vegas, and their food court is awesome. If you love Asian food, it's great. There's tons of options here. This is something that I got last time. It's kind of like a pad thai. They have it's a noodle dish, but it has shrimp, it has sausage, it has a bunch of spices in it. It's really good. One of the more underrated things. Obviously, if you don't go to Resorts World, you probably don't even know about it, but got some sushi as well, a little spicy tuna roll. Nothing special, but one of the things that I get a kick out of after watching all this footage back is like the faces that I make after I eat some of this food, because I definitely don't do this when I eat with other people. I just eat my food and mind my own business, but because I'm by myself and I'm recording this, it's like I almost have to convince you guys that it's good. But that was it for that night. After that, we went over to the Link for breakfast. This was my last day in Vegas. Went over to Hash House A Go-Go. You've probably already heard of this place by now, but you know my deal. Big pancakes, big servings. That's right up my alley. Can't go wrong. I woke up early for this because sometimes it gets really, really busy. But this was a great breakfast. Chocolate chip pancakes. The normal rest of the breakfast was great as well. And then before I headed back to home, I just did a little bit more walking around the strip. Went over to the Bellagio. I was kind of looking up stuff to do, and they said that the Bellagio has a really cool like botanical garden, so that's kind of what I came here for. Try to look around. I thought it'd be cool to get some clips, get some B-roll, get some footage. Everyone says the lobby was really nice. Definitely was, but this is the main attraction right here, is the botanical gardens. This isn't really my thing. This isn't something that I would do normally, like here, like on a weekend trip, just go to like the gardens. But this was really cool to see, especially if you, just like looking around. I thought this was really cool. A lot of cool picture spots, and it's definitely nice to see this like ambiance in the hotel. Gives you something else to do. And then the very last thing that I did was went over to the Caesars Forum shops. This hotel lobby was really cool. I'd actually never seen it other than in like movies like The Hangover, right? But wanted to go to the Forum shops. It's kind of like a must. It's nice and air conditioned. And yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things that you have to do while you're there. Lots of overpriced stores that you know you can't afford, but you go there anyways just to look. And I had to take a look at the aquarium. You know me. If you know me, I like love fish. I love eating fish, and I just think fish are like so majestic. I could look at them all day long. I love aquariums, so I thought this was really cool. Definitely sat here for a little while and admired the fish. And then the main reason we came was the Nike store. There was nothing special, didn't end up buying anything, but this was a wall of most of the Jordans that they had put out all in order. So I thought that was really cool. And then, yeah, we just headed back to the hotel. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Got myself a little Dutch Bros for the trip back. I tried recording as much as I could, and I hope you enjoyed the commentary. That's going to conclude the video and the Vegas trip. I had a nice time. It was a nice little reset. Got to walk around, got to relax. I really enjoyed myself. Definitely going to be coming back soon. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.